Hey everyone, welcome back to our health journey. Today, we're diving into something so simple, yet so powerful, it could change the way you feel every single day. Fruit. I've spent years studying how the foods we eat affect our bodies, especially as we age, and I've seen too many wonderful seniors chasing after expensive supplements, trendy diets, or quick-fix pills while completely overlooking the incredible potential of the fruit sitting right on their kitchen counters or in their fridge. Fruit is nature's candy. But if you're not eating it the right way, it could be working against you, spiking your blood sugar or causing digestive discomfort. What I'm about to share might turn everything you thought you knew about fruit upside down, but I can't keep this to myself. It's too important. Many of us are eating fruit in ways that could be silently harming our health, raising blood sugar too fast, or upsetting our gut. Today, I'm going to reveal the truth about fruit and share 5 life-changing hacks to transform it into a powerhouse for lowering blood sugar and boosting gut health. These hacks are simple, backed by science, and tailored for seniors who want to feel vibrant and energized. My hope is that this information lights a spark in your wellness journey, helping you live healthier and happier. If you find this valuable, please hit that subscribe button. It helps us reach more incredible seniors just like you. My passion for this topic started years ago with a patient I'll never forget. Mrs. Evelyn Carter, a 68-year-old grandmother. From a small town in Ohio, Evelyn was the heart of her family, always baking pies for her grandkids and hosting Sunday dinners. But she was struggling. Her blood sugar was climbing higher and higher, despite taking her diabetes medications faithfully. She also dealt with constant bloating and discomfort after meals, which dimmed her usual spark. Evelyn loved her fruit, apples, bananas, mangoes, you name it. She thought she was making healthy choices, but her numbers kept getting worse and her energy was fading. I saw the worry in her eyes during every visit, and it broke my heart. The medications weren't enough, and I felt helpless. That frustration pushed me to dig deeper. What was modern medicine missing? Why was fruit, something we all think of as healthy, causing her so much trouble? After years of research, poring over studies and working with patients, I uncovered a profound truth. Fruit can be medicine or poison, depending on how you eat it. Simple changes in how you choose, prepare, and time your fruit intake can have a massive impact on your blood sugar and gut health. These discoveries changed everything for my patients, and I'm thrilled to share them with you today. At first, some folks were skeptical. Fruit hacks? Really? But those who tried these methods saw incredible results. Better blood sugar control, less bloating, more energy. These secrets might seem too easy to be true, but they're powerful tools to transform your health for life. Before we dive into the hacks, a quick favor. What I'm about to share can genuinely improve your health, but only if you follow the steps carefully. If you only catch bits and pieces or try to wing it, it could backfire. So please, promise me you'll watch until the end, pay close attention, and follow these instructions precisely. This is for your health, and it's worth it. Also, if you could hit that subscribe button and give this video a like, it would help us create more content to support you on your journey. Let's make every bite of fruit count. Hack number 1. Pair fruit with protein. The first hack is a game changer, and it's so simple you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. Always pair your fruit with a protein. Think of fruit like a speedy little sports car zipping through your system with its natural sugars. Those sugars, like fructose, can hit your bloodstream fast, causing blood sugar spikes that leave you tired or jittery. Protein is like a speed bump. It slows that car down, giving your body time to process the sugar steadily. This keeps your blood sugar stable and prevents those energy crashes that can make your day feel like a roller coaster. Fruits like apples, bananas, or berries are packed with natural sugars, which are better than processed sugars but can still raise blood sugar quickly if eaten alone. Protein, like a handful of almonds, a scoop of Greek yogurt, or a slice of cheese, slows digestion by forming a kind of buffer in your stomach. This buffer, made of amino acids and fats, mixes with the fruit's sugars, letting them enter your bloodstream gradually. A study from Harvard Medical School showed that pairing fruit with protein can reduce blood sugar spikes by up to 25% in seniors. That's huge. I had a patient, Mr. Harold Bennett, a 70-year-old retired mechanic from Michigan. Harold loved snacking on bananas between meals, but he was pre-diabetic and always felt sluggish. I suggested he eat his banana with a tablespoon of natural peanut butter. Within a few weeks, his blood sugar readings were steadier, and he had more energy to tinker in his garage. He told me it felt like he'd gotten a tune-up himself. To try this at home, pair an apple with a slice of cheddar, berries with plain Greek yogurt, or a peach with a hard-boiled egg. Aim for about 10 to 15 grams of protein per serving of fruit. Think a small handful of nuts or a couple tablespoons of yogurt. If you have kidney issues, check with your doctor before adding more protein, as too much can be hard on your system. This small habit can make a massive difference in how you feel. Hack number 2. Choose low-glycemic fruits. Not all fruits are created equal, and this second hack is about picking the right ones for your body. Some fruits are like a gentle stream, slowly releasing their sugars into your system, while others are like a tidal wave, flooding your bloodstream and spiking your blood sugar. Low-glycemic fruits, like berries, cherries, grapefruits, or apples, have less sugar and more fiber so they don't cause those big spikes. High-glycemic fruits like pineapple, watermelon, or ripe bananas can hit your system harder than you'd expect, especially if you're managing diabetes or pre-diabetes. The glycemic index, or GI, is like a speedometer for food. It measures how fast a food raises your blood sugar. Low GI fruits score below 55, making them ideal for keeping things steady. The fiber in these fruits acts like a sponge, soaking up sugar and slowing its release, while also feeding your guts good bacteria. A study from the University of California found that eating low GI fruits daily reduced blood sugar levels by 20% in seniors with type 2 diabetes. I had a patient, Mrs. Clara Nguyen, a 73-year-old from California who adored mangoes. They were her go-to snack, but they were spiking her blood sugar. I suggested swapping some of her mangoes for raspberries or blackberries. 3 months later, her A1C, a key measure of blood sugar control, dropped significantly, and she felt more energetic. She still enjoyed her mangoes now and then, but balanced them with lower GI options. To do this, stock your kitchen with low GI fruits like raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, cherries, apples, or pears. If you love higher GI fruits like pineapple or watermelon, eat them in smaller portions and pair them with protein or healthy fats to slow their impact. If you're managing diabetes, work with your doctor to choose fruits that fit your plan. This hack is like picking the right gear for a smooth ride. Hack number 3. Eat fruit with the skin. This third hack is so easy it's almost sneaky. Eat the skin of your fruit whenever you can. The skin is like a superhero cape. It's loaded with fiber, antioxidants, and nutrients that supercharge your gut and help control blood sugar. That fiber acts like a traffic cop, slowing down how fast sugar moves into your bloodstream, which prevents spikes. Plus, the skin contains prebiotics, which are like fertilizer for the good bacteria in your gut. These bacteria keep your digestion humming and even boost your immune system. A study from the National Institutes of Health showed that eating fruit with the skin can increase gut-friendly bacteria by 15% and reduce blood sugar spikes by 10%. I had a patient, Mr. George Patel, a 71-year-old retiree from Florida. George always peeled his apples, thinking it was easier on his stomach, but he struggled with chronic constipation and unstable blood sugar. I convinced him to try eating the skins after washing them well. Within a month, his digestion was smoother and his blood sugar was more consistent. He was amazed at how such a small change made such a big difference. Try this with apples, pears, grapes, or even plums. Just make sure to wash them thoroughly to remove any pesticides or dirt. If you have digestive conditions like diverticulitis, talk to your doctor first, as some skins might be too tough for your system. For most folks, keeping that cape on your fruit is a simple way to unlock its full potential. Hack number 4. Freeze your fruit. Here's a fun one that feels like a kitchen magic trick. Freeze your fruit before eating it. Freezing is like putting your fruit in a time machine. it changes its structure in a way that's amazing for your health. When you freeze fruits like bananas, berries, or mangoes, it increases something called resistant starch in some of them. Resistant starch is like a VIP pass for your gut. It skips digestion in your stomach and small intestine, heading straight to your large intestine, where it feeds your good bacteria. This improves gut health, reduces inflammation, and helps keep blood sugar steady. A study from Cornell University found that frozen fruit can increase resistant starch by up to 12%, which lowers blood sugar responses by 15%. I had a patient, Mrs. Lorraine Davis, a 69-year-old from Texas who loved fruit smoothies but struggled with irritable bowel syndrome. Her smoothies were causing bloating and blood sugar spikes. I suggested freezing her berries and bananas before blending. After a few weeks, her bloating was way down and her blood sugar stopped spiking after meals. She loved how easy it was and said her smoothies tasted even better. To try this, wash and chop fruits like bananas, berries, peaches, or mangoes, then spread them in a single layer on a baking sheet to freeze. Once frozen, store them in freezer. Bags. Use them in smoothies, thaw them for snacks, or eat them frozen for a cool treat. Just don't leave thawed fruit at room temperature too long to avoid bacteria growth. This hack is like giving your fruit a superpower for your gut. Hack number 5. Time. Your fruit intake. The final hack is all about when you eat your fruit. Timing is like the conductor of an orchestra. It makes all the parts work together smoothly. Eating fruit at the right time can prevent blood sugar spikes and support healthy digestion. The best time to eat fruit is after a balanced meal, not on an empty stomach. When you eat fruit alone, it's like sending sugar on an express train to your bloodstream, causing spikes that can leave you tired or hungry. But after a meal with protein, fats, or fiber, it's more like a leisurely stroll, keeping your blood sugar steady and your digestion happy. A study from Stanford University showed that eating fruit after a meal reduced blood sugar spikes by 22% compared to eating it alone. I had a patient, Mr. Walter Hayes, a 72-year-old from Georgia who loved snacking on oranges first thing in the morning. His blood sugar was all over the place, and he felt sluggish by noon. I suggested he eat his oranges after lunch instead, paired with a handful of walnuts. Within weeks, his readings were more stable, and he had more energy to enjoy his daily walks. He said it was like finding the perfect rhythm for his day. To do this, enjoy fruit as a dessert after a meal with protein, veggies, or whole grains, or as a mid-morning snack paired with nuts or yogurt. Avoid eating fruit right before bed, as the sugars might cause digestive discomfort or disrupt sleep for some folks. If you're diabetic, work with your doctor to find the best timing for your needs. This hack is like setting the perfect tempo for your body's health. There you have it, friends. 5 powerful fruit hacks to lower your blood sugar and boost your gut health. These might seem too simple to make a big difference, but your body is incredibly sensitive to small, consistent changes. It's never too late to start, whether you're 60, 70, or beyond. These hacks are rooted in science and inspired by real people like Mrs. Evelyn Carter, whose struggle lit a fire in me to find better ways to help. Her memory drives me to share this with you so you can avoid the frustration she faced and live with more energy and joy. Let's recap the key takeaways. 1. Pair fruit with protein to slow sugar absorption and keep energy steady. 2. Choose low-glycemic fruits, like berries or apples, for gentler blood sugar impact. 3. Eat fruit skins for extra fiber and prebiotics to support your gut. 4. Freeze fruit to boost resistant starch for better gut health and blood sugar control. 5. Time fruit intake after meals to prevent spikes and improve digestion. Start with just one hack today, maybe pairing your apple with some almonds or trying frozen berries in your smoothie. Notice how your body feels and build from there. And don't forget to eat with gratitude. How you feel about your food can actually influence how it nourishes you. Next time, I'll share a surprising ingredient to tackle chronic inflammation throughout your body. Until then, here's to a vibrant, healthy, and joyful life.